ready?
I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. Welcome to the Crypto Walk with Alex Dozier. We're just going to do a market update. Keep it quick, keep it simple. It's bloody red out there, folks. Let's talk about it. All right, folks. So as you can see here, just to start off on CoinDesk, we are down 10% in Bitcoin, sitting at 36.8. Ethereum 26 at down 15%. Solana down 15%. It's basically a 10 to 15% cut across the board for just today. I'm not even going to go through all the news. It's basically just, hey, how low can Bitcoin go? Is basically the news. Although I did think this was interesting because, like, what professional wrote this? Simping ain't easy. The business sense behind Irene Dow. Okay. I like it just because it's cool, but it was unexpected. Bitcoin dips below 40K during broader Asia market sell off. There's some stuff out there about Russia potentially banning like crypto, but again, I've talked about it many a time. Like, how do you ban crypto? Honestly, um, fully. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you could regulate the heck out of it, I guess, but it's a digital currency. As long as people have access to the internet, they have access to crypto. I mean, I guess you could make it harder for exchanges, but you can also just use a VPN changer. And I mean, like, I can't technically trade on Binance because I'm in the US, but I can use a VPN changer and just say that I'm not in the US from the VPN standpoint and then get on Binance if I wanted to go through that effort. Um, Look at the bubbles. Again, red, 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 red. Uh, it's basically 10 to 15% down everywhere. So, am I buying during this plunge? No. I did pick up some Gala, I think yesterday or the day before. Um, and I did pick up some more AR the same day. So it was either yesterday or the day before. Uh, but I am not buying every single dip. Absolutely not. Because I don't know where the floor is at this point. Uh, I won't expect to see that we are at a floor until the fear and greed index says we're no longer at extreme fear or even fear, especially extreme fear. So, uh, doesn't mean that I don't see that there's buying opportunities. I'm just like, I mean, I could buy it today and it's just gonna go down to 15% tomorrow. So I'm not putting entire bags of anything. I was listening to, God, what's his name? Larry Jones. And he talked about, you know, normally you would split your bag in 3 to 4 purchases, in like 3 to 4 days sort of thing. This is splitting your bag 3 to 4 months. Uh, I don't know how much lower we're gonna go. I don't know how long we're gonna be in this gigantic slump. Uh, the problem is there hasn't been any positive news. It's just been an entire month of just bad news. There needs to be something positive. Man, look at this amp down 21%. This thing used to never really go anywhere but 5 cents. It was a 5 cent coin. It just hung around 5 cents forever. It's down to 2 cents now. So any much lower, and it's actually going to be below a penny. It's insane. It's scary out there, folks. The only thing on the horizon that I see as a potential upcoming positive is in the Super Bowl. So February, what is that, 13th or something? Um, crypto.com has an ad running, and I believe so does FTX. But I don't really get into FTX, so I don't follow it that hard. But I know CRO has an ad. So it's not like things aren't still popping off, outside of how terrible this market is. So you just got to find your good projects, do some good research, figure out who's going to be around when this thing's over. Because some of these things are not going to be around. They're not going to be like there's only so far, there's only so low these things can go before it starts being an issue for them. I was expecting hopefully Robinhood would list soon. So I know in my job, um, January isn't the beginning of our year. You know what I mean? Our fiscal year ends February 30th, or I'm sorry, January 30th, I believe. And then we start the new fiscal year. So everything I've heard about Robinhood possibly listing SHIB or any other tokens would be, they would wait for the new fiscal year. So if they're anything like my company, our fiscal year doesn't start till February. So it hopefully happens in Q1. We need something positive to break out and go, hey, check this thing out. There is one random green Atlas, which had a good day the other day. I mean, it's up 95% for the month. I think no, it didn't just come out because it's been out for, yeah, the full year is 1,300%. So still got that. Fear and greed. So we're sitting at 19 right now. The next update's in an hour and 20 minutes at the time of making this video. Uh, I would not be surprised if we actually go lower on this update. I mean, just considering the massive sell off that we're seeing. So, yeah, that just wouldn't surprise me at all. Just kind of looking at the prices of certain coins. Again, Bitcoin sitting at under 37,000. Uh, do I still consider Bitcoin a buy? Absolutely. Here's the thing: I talk about it all the time. We can't stay in extreme fear forever. At some point, this thing rebounds, and the first thing to come up is going to be Bitcoin. There's a lot of interest in institutional investment in Bitcoin. There's more people wanting to get in. At some point, regulation will happen. I agree with people like Larry Jones who talk about the thing that's going to turn this market around will actually likely be the first rate hike. Because right now it's all FUD. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. What's going to happen when they start raising interest rates? Well, once they actually raise interest rates, we'll know what's going to happen. So the uncertainty part starts to come out of that. Ethereum down 15%. We're sitting at 2,600. I mean, that's insane. I mean, that thing we used to say was a buy at 4,000. Now it's not even at 3,000. I mean, just tanking. Um, when I first started messing around with this crypto market, Bitcoin's market cap was like $1 trillion. It's sitting at 700 billion, just below 700 billion. That's 30% just gone. That's insane in market cap. Cardano, I mean, everything's down, 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 down. What's really concerning me is how far down VVS is falling. I mean, this thing is a falling knife. If I move myself out of the way here, you look at this chart. I mean, look at that thing. Pow. I mean, put a smokes, like the bomb explosion at the bottom of that cliff that is falling off of right there. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, this thing was quad 04, and then it was quad 03 during the IGO. Now we're even below that. Basically, what I think happened with VVS is in order to participate in the IGO, you had to buy a bunch of VVS and Crow. You had to stake some, depending on what cell you were going to get into. Well, the IGO is over, so you take all of that staking out of there. Now everybody's sitting on all this VVS. You earned VVS while you were staking it. When the IGO was over, you got all of your tokens back anyway. I think it just caused massive sell pressure on top of the fact that the entire broader market is just in the toilet right now anyway. Arweave, I mean, it was just a month ago. I'm like, $50. Arweave's a buy. Now it's at 34. Did I buy some? Absolutely. 100%. I'll buy some. Will I buy some every day? No. Absolutely not. I don't know where the floor is on this thing. Um, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We could be down another 15% tomorrow. You know what I mean? You're going to buy some today, then it goes down 15% tomorrow. No. I bought some Gala. I want to say I bought some Gala at 33 cents. And then I think that was a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And then I bought some yesterday, maybe at 25 cents. So again, I still believe in some of these projects. A lot of these projects, they have some things coming on. They got some good pipelines happening. Um, it's it's just the broader market. I mean, look at it. I mean, the fear and greed sitting at 19, extreme fear. As long as we are that fearful and the sentiment around the entire crypto market is that low, at there's just no reason for people to be jumping into these things like full force. The sentiment's too low. It's not even about the prices anymore. It's the sentiment. Because I thought Gala was a good buy at 50 cents. Like now it's at 21 cents. And I'm like, how much lower is this thing gonna go? I'll buy some. I'll buy some at 20 cents. I'll buy some at 10 cents. Like I still believe in the project. It's just like, oh my god, it's a good time to load up if you feel good about what you're loading up on. Not financial advice. Do your own research, but don't expect to make money tomorrow. I could tell you right now, I don't. I check the price action of all of my portfolio. I do not actually actively daily look at the value of my portfolio. I know where it's at just based on looking at the prices, okay? And I know I'm in the red quite a bit. I do still have some stuff staked. I mean, what sucks is I started Bitcoin mining, and then Bitcoin's dropping. Well, I'm using Nice Hash. I'm gonna do a separate video about that soon. Um, I use Nice Hash, which pays you in Bitcoin, which is cool. I'm gaining Bitcoin as I mine, but the price of Bitcoin keeps dropping. I mean, look at this thing. I'm on a 5 day here over on TradingView, and man, we were bouncing around doing this thing, consolidating, no problem, and then boom, fell off cliff. Uh, broke through almost every single Fibonacci retracement. Um, it's on its way to the last one I have on this graph, which is 36,000. So, I mean, this thing is it's insane how bad it is out there, folks. Um, that's all I got for you. Words of wisdom. Again, this is not the time to dollar cost average on a daily basis. Absolutely not. No, you're just going to lose money every day. Um, kind of one of the things I look at. Let me get this thing out here. Kind of one of the things I look at before I start even really wanting to buy. First of all, I got to really like the project. I got to think this thing can survive the bear market. Okay. That could last for months. I mean, this could be going on until Q2. I mean, you're talking April before this thing might possibly turn around. Who knows? Unless there's some super positive news that comes out there. They're looking at, I believe the latest I heard was the end of March before the first rate hike. So I mean that timing is there for possibly a rebound in April. Um, so am I loading up? I wouldn't say loading up. I'm definitely making purchases, but it's not every day. No, it's I'm stacking cash. I'm putting some in my exchanges under either DAI or USDC, and I just got it there sitting there. I'm just loading up the dry powder, and when I see something possibly hit a good buy target, uh, I put in probably a fourth of what I would want to put in because I don't know. I don't know that what I'm buying is anywhere near the bottom. Like I said, I bought a Gala at 33 cents. Thought that was a good entry point. Um, and then it fell. I think I said we were sitting at 21 right now. Yeah, 21 cents. So I then bought some at 33 cents, and then I saw it get to I think 27 cents. I bought some more at 27 cents, and now I'm looking at 21 cents. This thing could be 15 cents next week. And if it does, I'll probably buy some more. I don't it's not like I don't feel good about Gala. It's just I don't feel good about purchasing large quantities um of anything right now. just because it's probably just going to go lower in the next couple of days anyway. Um, one of the things I do look at is before I start to say, "Oh, okay, maybe we're on the upturn." I don't even see it as an upturn until I see at least a 10% upward movement. Um, and usually, even on the days that we're doing some positive green action, smacked right back down. It could happen in the exact same day. I've done videos where we're in the green in the beginning, and then by later on in the afternoon, the video is basically useless because everything changed, and now we're back in the red. I did see something. I don't know if it was on here, but the Feds will be speaking next week. That's never good. Oh my god. Where's Bitcoin headed next? Mining difficulty hits all new time high despite market sell off. What to expect from Fed's meeting next week? Oh my god. If these Feds could just stop talking, that'd be great. Here's why it's Bitcoin talking about 11%, 24 hours. I mean, it's a lot going on. it's Bank of Russia calls for full ban on crypto. Again, there's just a lot of bad news out there. The sentiment is absolutely terrible, and there's bad news everywhere. Um, so I'm not surprised by the price action. Just based on that alone, the sentiment and the continuous negative news, um, which drives sentiment. You know what I mean? So, and then everybody watching their portfolios just seep red all over the place. So I get it. But again, there's still buying opportunities. You just got to be willing to tolerate 15% negative moves in one day. Really believe in your project. You got to be willing to take that risk and don't invest more than you're willing to lose because you might lose your entire bag. Do I believe me buying Gala at 33 cents, me buying Gala at 27 cents, me possibly buying some more Gala next week at 15 cents? Do I believe I'm going to lose all of my money? No. Gala Games has a ton in the pipeline, a ton. And I do not believe that they're going to go out of business in one quarter. Okay. What's their market cap? Sitting at 532. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the volume. They're sitting at 1.5 billion. Do I think they're going to go out of business in Q1 2022? No, I do not believe Gala Games is going out of business this quarter. So I'm not afraid of that. And again, if you're looking at your portfolio and you're seeing a ton of red, just keep in mind you haven't lost any money unless you sell it. It's an unrealized loss unless you sell. So when you get fearful, dump your entire bag and run away, well, now you've realized the loss. The loss is real. My portfolio is bloody red. I haven't sold a single thing. Not one thing. There's not one project except for SHIB. SHIB sucked. But SHIB is something I got into super early. I'm going to ride that thing to the grave, okay? Because I'm willing to lose all the money. I'm willing to take that gamble that if Robinhood just never listed and it's still sitting at number 15 on market cap, I'm willing to take that gamble that SHIB might just completely go away. But they also have a good ecosystem. They have things in their pipeline. They are working on things. Um, so SHIB is the only thing I hold that I don't have a heck of a lot of faith in, but I'm also not going to be getting rid of anytime soon. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. My question of the day is: what are you doing right now in this market? Are you buying? Are you holding? Are you selling? If so, what is it? What are the items? Let me know. All right, thank you. Peace.